Well, this could be a complete hokey superstition, okay? Because I don't really believe in these things. But I took my Shungite Pyramid, see it right there? And I stuck it right here where GoldDigger the CAT likes to sleep on the end of the bed. And I'll tell you one thing. I noticed she's kind of like a hell of a lot more perkier. Like I said, I don't believe in this stuff, and I think it's a little bit superstitious. But they tell you there's energy coming out of that thing. I don't believe it, but she does seem perkier. But you know what's weird? I remember I told you her fur came in a lot better from the Carbon C60. And yeah, I've still been giving her to her and all that. And she still had, like, I could feel back in here, just very little though. There's hardly none. Here's one, I could pull it out. A little dot or some shit. Yeah, they're almost all gone. I mean, there's nothing there except a little bit right here by where her tail meets her body. But that's where the fur was gone. It's just, you can feel a little bit of a bump there. But she's like 1,000% improved again. Like, I mean, before you couldn't see anything wrong, but you could feel it. It was like right from back here, along the spine more or less, and then back here. And a little bit back in here. It's like, I'd say 90 more, you know, whatever. You couldn't visibly see it. Before there was fur missing. But since he's been laying around over here with this thing, I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I kind of find it hard to believe, but she sure seems a hell of a lot more perkier. I mean, that stupid thing is doing something. I mean, if people believe in that stuff, now I got it just for the hell of it because I think, well, maybe it does do something. But I am really skeptical about stuff like that. Just these energy things and stuff. But she sure seems to be a lot perkier, and her attitude seems better. You don't growl at other cats like you used to, too. So, the last few days I've been having her, because she sleeps, I put her on the bed by me, because I don't want her hiding out underneath the cabinet. I figured, you know, she likes to hang by me. She stays by me. But now, even when I go out of this room, and I'm outside, I was out there starting up the motorcycle and stuff, she was still right here, just laying. She didn't, like, run out of the bedroom and go underneath the kitchen cabinet or something and hide. She stayed right here the whole time. But she's right next to that thing. So, that's the Shungite Pyramid, right? Right, little girl? You sure seem lively. And you know what? Maybe there is something to it. I don't know. Maybe there really is something to it. Actually, I got pyramids like these Himalayan, what the hell you call these things? I got these things all over the place. I got several of those, but I really don't know what the hell they do. But, I don't know, maybe that's a big one, though. That's a big one. That's, I think it's over 3 inches tall or some shit. That's a big jobber. Right? But, you know, I did notice her attitude, but I says, you know, let me start. I said, where the hell's all those bumps at, man? Vast majority of them just disappeared in the last few days. That was the only thing left on her. Like I said, her fur, she used to have red spots. You could see red before. That was all cleared up. That was from the Carbon C60. But then there was always these bumps you could physically feel back in here. They're still there a little bit, but there's hardly any of them left. It seems in the last few days they went away. But I just noticed, she would not stay in the room. If I left the room, she'd leave. She'd be like nervous. She'd get the hell out, and she'd go back under the table by the kitchen on her little box and blanket, or she'd go underneath the sink on the shelf in the cabinet, you know, in the kitchen. She'd do that. She wouldn't stay in the bedroom unless I was there, you know. But this time, she's been staying in here. And maybe it's that thing. Maybe. Big maybe, because I'm like, I normally don't believe in that type of stuff, but in the back of my mind, sometimes I wonder if it has some type of effect. Sometimes maybe these things do have some kind of effect. Negative energies or whatever the hell it is, you know. They ward off, I don't know. But you sure seem lively, don't you? You seem a lot more spirited than you were. You're right next to my gun there, too. I sleep with my gun guarding my cat, right? It's my gun. I sleep with my gun. I'm guarding my GoldDigger cat here. Right? Good girl. Sure is. He sure is. Yeah, you sure seem like a hell of a lot better, man. Your attitude improved. I remember I bought a few months ago underneath her neck, boy, there was like fur missing and all this garbage. But you know, that's been fixed. I mean, but she still had some of these bumps back here, which there's just a few left, but not many. Not many. What's the matter, huh? You starting to feel really good now? You gonna get along with my boys and run around on the cat shelves and go through the tunnels now? That's what I want you to do. That's what I'm hoping. Hoping she's a clown. She's like Daisy Duke cat, GoldDigger, with the other three stooges running around and having fun. She can have fun with them boys, man. They like to run around, right? I'll tell you, man. But you know, I'm going to tell you again, I really don't believe this stuff, but it's just kind of weird that all of a sudden, let me put it this way. I decided to put this here because I figured she sleeps here anyway, and I figured, I wonder if this is going to do some kind of good for her. I don't really think it was going to, but I'm kind of suspecting it is. I really do. Like I was out there trying to, well, I finally got my bike started because I didn't start it in a while. And I was outside and I'm thinking, oh, she's not going to be in the bedroom when I come back in. She's still here. And she sees me walk in here and she sees me walk out. And I'm like, normally she doesn't want to hang around here. See, Goldie's right in here right now. He's right there, see? And if she sees him, normally she'll take off or something, but she doesn't give a crap no more. So I wonder if that stupid thing's got some kind of magic in there or some shit. I don't know if it's magic or what the hell it is. I guess there's a lot of stuff we don't really understand, you know. I'm sure there's a scientific explanation for it, but there's probably a lot of unmeasured things we just don't understand. You know, sometimes the ancients had some of this weird stuff they talked about. Like, I do understand that there's energies in and around us that we don't see. There's even, like, positive energy. Like, you can have good thoughts, can make you feel better. Good thoughts can make you do better. Bad thoughts can make you do worse. Goodwill can, for other people, can make them do better. It's kind of like, how do you measure that stuff? I find it weird that I think a stone could do something like that. But who the hell knows? Maybe it's maybe it's concentrating energies around us and it's getting on old kitty cat here. Right? You sure seem like you're a hell of a lot better than you was. And you physically seem better too. Right? Yeah, I feel happy for you, little boo-boo. I tell you what, I sure do. Right?